Welcome. In this section, we will talk about some of the important questions from paper 1 which were asked in second shift. Now note, in this specific series which we have picked for paper 1, we are not talking about questions related to quant, data interpretation, reading comprehension, because those are a kind of standard questions. We are talking about mainly the questions which have been coming with the changes in the syllabus or new kind of concepts which are introduced, right? So here there is a question on cooperative learning. Now based on this, we have covered an extensive lecture on cooperative learning updated in your paper 1 course. So just check that and understand that. Now there are 5 stages under cooperative learning, and Sink and Swim talks about the stage of positive interdependence. So I won't go into more detail of it because, as I said, we have already covered that. A snippet of that video is already available on the channel, so you can check that as well. The next is Hindu College of Calcutta, was later renamed as, so this college was later talked about as the Presidency College. So British authorities actually initiated use of English language, and in continuation with that, the Supreme Court in Calcutta in 1773 gave a ruling that Hindu men of Calcutta wanted to learn English, so there should be a formation of Hindu College of Calcutta. Now this Hindu College of Calcutta had numerous personalities. For example, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, David Harry, Radhakant Dev. So those scholars continued. However, this was when the Hindu men of Calcutta wanted to study back in 1773, and it was called as Hindu College of Calcutta. However, in 1855, it was transformed into the Presidency College in Bengal, and this was considered as one of the earliest institutes embarking modern higher education learning system. Now, 1944 was the time where women were admitted to it, and recently this college transformed into university in 2010. Okay, and therefore this was again in news, and this has now its affirmations with as the University of Calcutta. So transforming the college into university, that happened with the help of government along with the affirmation of the University of Calcutta. The next is, which formal fallacy is committed into the following argument? No politicians are idiots, some voters are not idiots, therefore some voters are not politicians. So again, this is a syllogism problem. I have politician, idiots and voters, right? So no politicians are idiots, so I shade the section which lies common to them. Remember the shading that we had discussed before. Now some voters are not idiots. So voters and idiots, some of them are not idiots, so some would be present here. Now based on that, can I say some voters are not politicians? So can I say any relation between voter and politician based on this information? I cannot have any specific relation, and therefore we call it as exclusive premise. Now exclusive premise is it's basically the non-relatability and independence of both the statements, and therefore this fallacy is what is known as exclusive premise. And this was again one of the kind of questions which was asked. The next is about ODS, ozone depleting substances. So those are classified into class 1 and class 2. Class 1 are actually those which are highly harmful, and they were banned back in 1994. However, class 2 ceased in 1920. So the second statement goes incorrect, the first statement goes correct here. Again, this is one of the important topics from the environment perspective as well. So we have covered a separate lecture updated in the lecture course. The next is internet cookies. Now internet cookies, what are they? They actually track the browser. So they are a small piece of data which are on the website. So while you are surfing the internet, the user would go through them. The data files which are used by the web browsing companies understand the interaction patterns, and they provide a preference for certain kind of website users, right? And this is to track the browser use, as simple as that. And therefore it is considered as a digital identity card and is used by websites to help you navigate in the direction you want. Basically, if you are surfing for something specific, you would see those kind of searches or surfings as a part of this. And these cookies are mainly used for advertising, but this is not the only use. That's again important. They can actually influence decision making in other purposes as well. So if I'm saying it's only used for advertising, it's incorrect. If I say it's used for advertising, then it would be correct. So understand very small changes in the phrases and the words before you attempt the question, and that would actually be highly important in determining your merit and your selection for JRF as well. So thanks for joining in, and definitely complete solutions are available on Doorstep Tutor for the recent papers as well. So stay tuned. Have a wonderful evening.